Lady Pelvic back with another episode of Pelvic Gaming, except this is my super awesome thank you video for the 1,000 subscribers and still counting. And look at my shirt, look at my shirt, look at it! Ah, I'm so excited. There's so much exciting things happening, and I have all of you guys to thank for it. Like, I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm just like, oh. Like before this I was dancing to Undertale music, so I feel like that just got my hype even more. Check those out on Instagram and you'll see some stuff. So it's crazy, right? Like over like a year ago, I don't know, like almost 2 years, I don't even know how long I've been YouTubing, but I remember having like 50 subscribers. You know, they're all friends, and now I have 1,000 subscribers, and they're friends and strangers and just every little thing in the mix of derp. It's just so cool to hit 1,000 subscribers. It's such a wonderful feeling to know people like what you do, that you guys game, I game, we game, we're fucking awesome, and just thank you so much for reviewing my stuff. Anytime you shared, liked, commented, I don't know, disliked, whatever you did, however you interacted with me or my videos, thank you. Like, I just appreciate it so much, and it's awesome, and I'm just filled with all sorts of happiness. Like, truly, it means so much. Like, oh, thank you. Now that we got all that fun stuff out of the way, now we go to the questions. I'm gonna answer just the main questions that's on everyone's fucking mind. Pelvic Gaming? Lady Pelvic? What's your real name? Tell me stuff. Okay, well, first of all, hi, my name's Amber, so now you know. And I'm 25 years young. Well, I'm actually 24, but I'm turning 25 in May, and I'm just telling myself I'm 25, so it hurts less when the day actually comes. Ugh. My family and I have like a joke, like I don't age past 21, so we just say like 21D, 21E, 21F, and once we get to Z, well, I guess we'll just do 21AA. I don't know. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, like, Lady Pelvic, like what about that? Okay, so lady, I like the idea of embodying a lady, like just a proper lady. Minus not cursing, because I have a trashy fucking mouth, and I don't plan on changing that for anyone. Things that describe a lady, like polite, kind-hearted, poised, classy, just stuff like that. I like to embody that, and so I hold myself up to that standard, to like a ladylike standard. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know how to get fucking crazy, and the lady can just go out the fucking window, but for the most part, I'm a pretty classy broad. Okay, so pelvic. All right. This is where it gets fucking weird, right? First of all, as a kid, I always wanted to be an archaeologist. Not now, I don't know why that changed. But, so I wanted to be an archaeologist, and I thought bones were so cool. You know how everyone's like into fucking vampires or zombies and shit? Like, no, fuck that, like, section of the undead. I just thought skeletons were really cool, right? And the pelvic bone always stood out to me, like, as someone who, like, draws, like, a fellow artist here. Like, I thought the pelvic bone had a really cool shape, and that just, apparently it stuck with me for this long, so pelvic. I know all of you guys were like, pelvic gaming, does she like hump video games? Get my 3DS! Yeah! Maybe. But yes, I'm a semi-legitimate game reviewer, but to appease my audience, I will do my best in the future to hump more things. Okay, so how do I actually start this video? There's so much going on, there's so much I want to tell you, there's so much, I don't know where to begin. Okay, first, I guess things that are going on with this channel, what's going to happen with this channel. Okay, I feel extremely overwhelmed in a good way, like it's intense, but a good intense. There's Playlist Live this weekend, which is where a bunch of YouTubers come, and like big YouTubers, like Jenna Marbles or Anna Akana, Thomas, the guy who does like Disney Vines, I fucking love it. Just a bunch of people, so I hope to network and learn a lot from them and hopefully use that experience to grow my channel. I have, other, like, not indie developers, I don't know, people who promote indie games, I guess. I can't think of words right now because I'm so excited, but people, like, small companies have reached out to me and was like, hey, will you play this indie game? We'll provide you with the game for free. All we ask is, you know, review it. And I think that's so cool. Like, it's a small thing. They're small indie games, but it's like, wow, people are starting to notice me. Like, holy shit. There's even been companies who do gaming products, not games, but just gaming accessories, and they're like, would you know, I'm kind of talking to them, and they're all like, would you review this? You know, we'll give you a pair of XYZ for free. And it's like, wow, like, whoa, you know, and some of these things are like $70 plus, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in, but if you are, let me know. If you're not, let me know too. Like, I want to cater to you guys, but at the same time, stick to stuff that I like to do, you know? I want to try new things, but stick to gaming overall. Alright, now the super fun part, the questions. I'm gonna answer them as fast as I can because there's so many questions. Okay, so Gold Pro asks, will you remember your current subscribers, Gold Pro, when you get big? Gold Pro, I hope I do. I mean, you guys have made your presence known, and as long as you keep making your presence known, how can I forget? Next, that one guy asks, question 1. Have you gotten around to playing Link's Awakening yet? And if so, will we get a review? Oh my god, no, I haven't played it, and yes, you will get a review. You will. Any kind of Legend of Zelda game, you will get a review, because Legend of Zelda is my shit. I love Legend of Zelda so much, I actually really wanted to do like a Legend of Zelda month. I know Peanut Butter Gamer does that, and I love him to death, but like, just because he likes Legend of Zelda doesn't mean I can't like Legend of Zelda. Just because he has a month of Zelda doesn't mean I can have a month of Zelda. Plus, I was thinking about doing it in the spring, because his is in November, I believe, so I just want to do like Zelda stuff. Like, I fucking love Zelda. And we both like Majora's Mask, that's really cool. Question 2. How long did it take you to grow out that awesome fro? Thank you, and it took 2 years. I did the big chop, I think about 2 years ago, yeah, and this is it. I've been, trimming it, keeping it healthy, but this is 2 years of fluff. Next up, we have David James. Hi, Lead Pelvic, I like the channels. The Undertale playthrough was fun. My questions for the Q&A are... Number 1, if you could have any classic game remade, what would it be? By the way, I don't mean HD remaster, but an actual remake, like Final Fantasy VII style. First of all, thank you. I'm really glad you enjoyed the Let's Play of Undertale. That shit was crazy. Is Majora's Mask a classic? Because I'm counting it as a classic. Have you seen that fan-made Majora's Mask? That's what I wanted. I wanted that on the Wii U. Like, fuck the 3DS. I love my 3DS, but fuck the 3DS. I wanted like a full-on, remastered, beautiful Majora's Mask. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. And if you don't consider Majora's Mask a classic, well, I don't know. Like, there's no other game I could think of that I'm that passionate about. Like, Majora's Mask is what I wanted. Question 2, about Sans. Still having a bad time? No, you saw my Let's Play channel. I know you posted this before I actually beat Sans, and I did a video on it on my Let's Play channel, so go check that out. Yes, I beat him, and it was a terrible time. It was terrible. Number 1 rule of doing the genocide route of Undertale is don't do genocide. Terrible mistake. EAE. As far as questions go, how much $sign do I have to make in a year in order to have a legitimate shot of being Lady Pelvic's ex-boyfriend? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm answering this. An amount of money, while is important in the long run, considering I would like a family one day, I need more than that. Like, shit, shit, you think I'm a gold digger? Like, damn, shit. Fuck! Superior Brando asks, what is your favorite console as of right now? My favorite console right now is definitely Nintendo's Wii U, just because it has, Bayonetta, Splatoon, Mario games, and it's the home of my favorite series ever, Legend of Zelda. What is the hardest boss you've ever fought in a video game? Oh my god. Recently, obviously Sans. Sans was definitely really tough. He was a challenge. Considering Undertale was like my first bullet hell kind of game ever, that shit was, and I'm not a PC gamer, like I don't know how to work the keys, so that was a miracle. Rodea the Sky Soldier had something really challenging, but I'll cover that in my review. Oh, you know who I struggled with a lot? In fact, I never beat? Final Fantasy X's Jet. I never beat him. Fuck that guy. Question 2, if you could add any character to Smash, who and why? Oh my god, probably Skull Kid, to be honest. I don't give a fuck that he's an assist trophy. No. I want a full, fleshed out Skull Kid character. Why? Because I think he'd be really fun to play. Plus, like, look what they did in Hyrule Warriors, and plus, I'm totally a Skull Kid fangirl, like, straight up. Next, we have Zeus High Score. Question 1. What is the first game you ever beat? Sonic the Hedgehog or Pokemon, like, Blue or Red. Question 2. Who's your favorite Zelda villain? Skull Kid, if you couldn't tell. Skull Kid, Skull Kid, Skull Kid, fucking Skull Kid. Skull Kid. Next question goes to Indigo1384. You can now use any powers from any video game ever, but you have to also deal with the person equal to that game's antagonist. Whose powers would you take? Whose powers would you take? I could read. This question was so hard. I was thinking about this in the shower. I was thinking about this all goddamn day. I was like, what the fuck? Literally, I wasn't trying to think of what power I wanted. I was trying to think of what is an easy villain. I was like, do I want to fight Ganondorf? No. Templars? No. DJ Octopus? No. What about Evil Flowers? No. Necromorphs? No. God of War? No. Like, God, I don't want to do anything. I'm so goddamn lazy. You know what? I'm gonna choose Mila Maxwell from Tales of Exilia, simply because she has elemental powers and, well, she controls elementals. And I'm like, oh, Earth, Wind, Water, and Fire. I'm fucking Captain Planet. And what, to take down a guild? Like, sure, I take down a guild. I think the guild was called, like, Exodius or whatever. Fine, I'll take them down. I have fucking elementals. Like, I'm Captain Planet! Now note, if I didn't have to worry about the antagonist, then I might have chosen a different answer. Don't know what, but I'd probably have chosen a different answer. Your second question, has there been a game or a moment in a game that made you cry? Yes, Tales of Exilia 2, if you got the real ending, that was really sad. And Killing Papyrus. if I wasn't on camera, because I will not cry on camera, it's just a pride thing, that. Like, I could have shed a single tear. Next question is Juchi. I hope I pronounced that right. What is your history with games? You could probably do a whole video on this. True. What got you into gaming and what kept your interest? My history with games, it probably started back in elementary school. When you think of like gaming for educational purposes, and that was just a really fun way for me to learn, and I really liked it. There were two games that really stood out to me as a kid. There was Freddy Fish, which was honestly like Phoenix Wright, except without the murder. Like, you had to discover who stole the sea urchin. It was critical thinking skills, and it was reading. So I really liked that. And there was another game, I can't remember, but it was another puzzle solving game. You were two kids, and it was a boy and a girl, and you dungeon crawled. It wasn't even a dungeon crawl. It was puzzle solving. And I really like those kinds of games. And that just like, I was like, this is a great way to learn, and I'm enjoying myself, and my mom's happy because I'm learning shit, so yeah, gaming. And then of course my mom got me further into gaming with like real games, you know, like Sonic, Mario, Zelda, but of course, you know, Pac-Man is there, Phantasy Star 4, I think was my first real JRPG, with the exception of Pokemon, if you consider that JRPG, so. And I guess what kept my interest, this game is fun. You have anime posters in the background. Are you gonna do any videos on anime? Maybe I'll do reviews on animes that are based on a video game. You know, like Phoenix Wright anime that's coming out as we speak. What else? There's Dot Hack. Dot Hack is a game. Dot Hack is also an anime, and I fucking love Dot Hack. Dot Hack is probably my favorite anime. That's debatable. So yeah, maybe like if it's like a video game anime or whatever. Veneros, what equipment do you use for your videos? I use a Canon T4i. I have lights from Fovatech. They're like two soft boxes. This thing, it's called an H2N zoom. I'm a really big fan of the zoom series. Like, I highly recommend. For game capture, I have the Elgato HD60. I will never recommend that. And then AverMedia is what I use to record my consoles, which I love. I love AverMedia. Haven't had a problem with them. I highly recommend you look into AverMedia everything. DemonBreak102. Do you like the Final Fantasy series or the Tales of series? Tales of, hands down. And of course the follow-up question. Which one is your favorite based on what you have chosen? Definitely, I used to say Tales of Exilia 2 was my number one, but I actually think I like Tales of the Abyss more. Next is LUCLAXX. You don't want me to pronounce your name because I would just butcher it. Number one, if you replaced the main character in the last game you played, how screwed would you be? I wouldn't. I'd be the motherfucking shepherd from Tales of Zestiria. So that means I just get a fuse with elementalists. Yeah, so Earth, Wind, Water, and Fire. I'm fucking Captain Planet again, bitches! Number two, what game have you raged on the most? Alright, I am going to give you a rain check for this, or I'm going to take a rain check. However rain checks work, because there is a video in the making. Top 5 gamer rage moments, featuring yours truly. So sit tight for that. That video will be just for you. Relic. If you were to pick one all-time favorite game, what would it be and why? Majora's Mask. Because, yeah, I know, surprise, surprise, I like when games get dark. And that's what Legend of Zelda did. Like, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask got dark. I mean, the Zelda series has progressively been getting dark. I mean, look at Wind Waker. You stab someone in the head. Twilight Princess's aunt, like, you saw that? That shit was dark. That, I was, surprised. But Majora's Mask, the whole theme was dark. People were dying. Song of Healing, like, you know, you talk to these different people, you know, Zoras, Gorons, and Dekus, and they tell you their story about how they lost a loved one or how they died trying to protect someone, and I'm like, my heart. And plus masks, I really like masks. I really like the concept of masks, like metaphorical masks, yeah, everyone wears one. I just like what they did with masks. Masks are just awesome. Like, that's just an item I like. I like masks. And the other question, what game or games do you find yourself going back to over the years, if any? Sonic. I always go back to Sonic games, like Sonic 1, 2, and 3, like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, 1, 2, and I guess Sonic and Knuckles, and Sound Shapes. Every year, I just get an urge to go fast, and that's the game. Next question, Iron Berserk. Question 1, what are your top 5 video games? Oh my gosh, how do you answer this? How do you answer top 5 video games? Like, Majora's Mask is obviously there. I'm like, damn, like, favorite party game? You know, Wario Super Smooth Moves. Favorite MMO? Probably Ragnarok Online. Favorite hack and slash? Bayonetta. Favorite shooter? Splatoon, I guess. Probably, obviously, like I said, Xenoblade Chronicles and Kingdom Hearts. Nier. God damn, like how do you answer that question? Yeah, those are just games I like. Question 2, your favorite video game character? Link is just a genuine good person. He had greatness thrust upon him. He does things because it's the right thing. I mean, obviously, yes, he's a silent protagonist, so he doesn't really argue, but he does them. TGA asked 2 basic questions. What is one of your favorite gaming soundtracks? Nier, Undertale, Jet Set Radio, Sonic the Hedgehog, Persona 3. I know you said one, but I'm an overachiever. Silent Senior 09 asks, what dances have you learned to do? Well...
Yokai, 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 yokai are out, so I'm saying it. Yokai, 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 won't you be my friend? Let's go with the flow, we can shake it to and fro, spending time with me. Yokai, 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 wachichi, kai kai kiki, kui kui kei kei, come on yokai, watch with me.
I haven't even played that game, and I saw that dance, and I was like, I don't know why I need to learn this, but I need to learn it, so... Yup. Stefan Deck, what is the oldest console you own? The oldest console I own, I believe, is a Nintendo 64 or my Game Boy. Enkidu Irigiskigo. I try every time. But hi, nice to see you again. Your questions are, what motivated you to make video games your channel? I might have mentioned this before, but like I really love acting, right? Like acting's really fun, and I wanted to do like skits for this channel, but I couldn't get people together, so I was like, you know what? One-man show, reviews, boom, I could do this shit. And I love video games, so it was something, like I knew if I wanted to pursue YouTube, it had to be something I really like doing to, you know, keep my motivation going, you know? So, video games, and they're fun, like I enjoy doing it. Like video games is something that won't bore me, and it never will bore me unless creators stop creating. Next question, is there a game that you want to have a sequel and that didn't get one? Which one could it be? That's a really good question. I thought about it a lot. I was like, what game? But I decided it is Shadow of the Colossus. Like, if I could fucking take down 16 giants again, that would be awesome. Buddha Hobo asks me, do you think in the aesthetic sense, with both visuals and sound, there is something current games can learn from older games? Oh yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. I feel like a lot of games feel like the more complex it is, the better the game is. That's not true. That's not true. Undertale is a very simple, easy to follow story, enjoyable characters, pleasing to the eye. It wasn't anything like, wow, ostentatious, but it was just like, ah. And games need to go back to that. Sonic, you just want to go fast, like whatever this crazy story is, and all this, you know, Knuckles being an arm guy and skipping leg day, like all of that. Look at your roots, man. And your next question, who would be your dream casting choice out of anyone, can be living or dead, aged up or down, etc., for a live-action Princess Zelda? Okay, I literally, I don't, oh my god, that question was really hard. I pretty much Googled, like, famous actresses, I scrolled down. You know what? Emma Watson. Emma Watson. I think she would be a beautiful Zelda. Like, Ocarina of Time. Like, for different Zeldas, I feel like there'd be different castings. But yes, I really think that Emma Watson, like, she has that look. Like, if she had, like, the proper makeup, proper wig, Emma Watson. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Questions. Who is your favorite Kingdom Hearts characters, assuming you play the series? Do I play Kingdom Hearts? Do you breathe oxygen? I sure hope so, or else that entire setup was a waste. But yes, I play Kingdom Hearts, and I love Demyx. Demyx. I love Demyx. I really like all of Organization 13, but Demyx. Nathan Explosion. Do you like I don't even know what that is. Goodness. Also called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ah, now I know what you're talking about. Listen, it's sexy buff men posing in fashionable outfits. I need to watch it. I haven't watched it, but it has everything in an anime that attracts me. And also, if you played it, what do you think of the Mother series, Earthbound? I haven't played it. I want to, since it's on the Nintendo eShop now, so stay tuned for that review whenever that comes. There's so many games! Holy shit, that was a lot of questions. I did not realize asking everyone to put 2 questions would be this many questions. I didn't think a lot of you guys would do it, but you guys did, so now I know better. Thank you guys so much for asking me these questions. I hope you guys got a little insight of me as a person, as a gamer, as whatever you're looking for. And thank you for subscribing, for viewing, for sharing, for commenting, for everything that you do for this channel. I truly appreciate it. And I have just so many feels, you know, so many good feels about this, and I'm so grateful for you guys. I feel like I'm rambling, but you guys need to understand. You guys are very important to me. Pelvic gaming is very important to me. I just invested so much time, blood, sweat, and tears trying to entertain you guys, trying to make this channel better, looking how to improve, watch other YouTubers and see how they do things. How can I apply that to my channel in order to make it better? You know, fight the competition. Not even fight the competition, but just be a part of the competition. Be a part of the big wigs. And I know I said it. I'll say it again. Thank you for all your support. I love you guys. Hope you stick around. And to 5,000 subscribers we go. Well, my beautiful 1,000 subscribers, thank you so much for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Top box are all my reviews. The bottom box is my Let's Play channel. I just finished Undertale, and I think I'm leaning toward Life is Strange. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Is this what you want? Is this what you subscribed for? Here it is. I am so sorry.